We are back. Once again, I've been asked, should you or should you not sell off your team? I'm going to go over my perspective on if you should or if you shouldn't, but let's start with EA Play September. It is a fantasy pack. Maybe it's something good. I was getting on to record. I was like, okay. And this popped up. Maybe it's good. And it's not looking like it's worth anything. So yeah, I guess just some free training at the end of the day. Yeah, that's all just quick sales. I mean, you can use it for the mystery pack rollover. I mean, of course, the reason we're talking about selling off your team is because of the overall increase coming. You can see the mystery packs I've saved up so far. 4 Strike Elite, 5 Snap Fantasy, 5 70 pluses. Nothing insane, nothing crazy. But now if we want to talk about what you should or should not sell, it really depends on if you're competing at a high level. If you're competing at a high level, trying to grind ranked and stuff like that, you don't have to sell. I fully understand the grind is more important than the sell and the flip perspective. So make sure you're on the side you want to be on. So guys like Marvin Harrison Jr., Michael Vick, Kyle Pitts, Charles Woodson, like these 87 overall LTDs and everything, I would go ahead and sell them because they will get reduxes sooner or later. I don't know if 86s and 87 reduxes will be together because the 87 was for 1 week only. It would make a lot of sense that both come out next week in the same drop, or one drop comes Tuesday, one comes Saturday, something like that. I expect both of them next week though. Then you have guys like Bowers and Boza. Both of those guys are sells in my opinion because the set is going to be cheaper to do for both of them because the 85s will be cheaper. 82 team builders will have a lower floor. They'll be a little bit more outdated. They'll go down in price because we have 87 champs coming. These guys were really amazing with 85 champs. They're still really good. Bowers, of course, is amazing. 83 speed, tight end. That is 6'3", 243. But he's not the best tight end in the game anymore. You could get Kyle Pitts for cheaper, and Pitts is better. If we go over here and look at Kyle Pitts, 84 speed, 6'6", 246. I would rather have that personally. Again, 86 LTDs. Those are really big sells right now because reduxes should be coming. If you've played in the past, LTDs that come out of packs later on get reduxed with the overall increase that happens. So a redux is that version of the same card, but it doesn't have the LTD quick sell value still attached to it. It's just a different version of the card that gets put back into packs, but it's not limited time anymore. It's in the game for the rest of the year, just as a redux. Then you have the champions that came out this week, 86s. You got these two. Then you have the team of the week. There's 3 team of the week. There's 2 legends, which is Pat Pete and Jason Peters. Those are all sells in my opinion because they should all go down in price over the next week because those overalls to build them, and it'll be easier for them to be pulled from those packs when it comes time. So next Monday, collector series, these 2 definitely gonna be a lot cheaper to build and easier to pull. Team of the week. We had team of the week tomorrow. I'm recording this Tuesday morning. Team of the week. Will they be 87 champs, or is the overall increase with game time on Thursday? We don't know when I'm recording this. I'm recording this at 8 a.m. Jason Peters, left tackle, and Pat Pete. Both of them 270, 290. Those price ranges, I would 100% sell because Legends Saturday, they should both tank really, really hard. Especially if we get a really good Legends drop. A lot of people are going to open packs just like they did over the weekend for Michael Vick and Pat Pete. Both of them really good cards. Jason Peters, just a lineman, nothing crazy. Stafford, he's a round rental, so nothing crazy to sell or not sell. You can if you want to pick up a better quarterback soon. I don't hate that. Then you got guys like Troy P, Sean Taylor, Terrell Owens. All of those should be automatic sells for you. And then the champions for Campus Heroes are already really, really cheap. The only expensive champ you could argue is 250k Abdul Carter. All the other ones really cheap. These two are from the event. So if you can get them from the event, I would save the token personally, because we do have a Travis Hunter coming on Thursday. That could go for a lot of coins if you cash in that token straight away and sell him over the 450,000 coins pre-tax that you get for one of these guys. That is where I would make sure to be putting your token personally. Then you got other LTDs. Again, I would be selling all of them. The really hard ones to sell would be this Pat Surtain. I don't know if he drops in price or not, and I don't know if he's going to get a redux or not, because the difference between Surtain and all the other LTDs is he has a 500k quick sell. I don't know if he'll be put back in packs or not, even as a redux, because of his special boost that he gives when you combine him with Parsons and Saquon. I'm going to hold my Surtain especially. I'm going to hold my Parsons. I'm going to hold Saquon. I'd rather just hold them. I feel like they have better value just staying on the team, because you get +1 speed, having all three of them on your team. It's very, very nice. 85 champs are all sells in my opinion, every single one in the game, because they're already mostly around 100 to 200,000 coins. Some of them are in that ballpark of 260, 270. Those are insane prices still. And 85s are just going to be popping out even more. And 82s to build the 85s will be easier. So something like Collector Series, their new cards are 78 and 81s. But when the overall increases, they're going to be 79s and 82s, when there's already 82 lower versions of the 85s. So think about how many 82s are going to be popping out of those packs when you have 79 plus in those slots. So you're going to get a 79, 80, 81, or 82, and then 85, 86, 87. So the odds of getting somewhere in that 82 to 85 range is going to be a little bit higher. So these 85 champs are going to just keep dropping and be easier to build, easier to add to your team. So if you don't have any BNDs or anything like that, you can go ahead and sell one and take one BND if you want to add one to your team. Personally, I would just hold off unless they're your theme team. Now, same thing for Legends. Legends is basically same ballpark as Collector Series. You see some of them are around 200,000 coins, some are around 150. Warren Sapp, I almost said Vita Vea just because DT for Tampa, he's 260. Like, that ballpark, you have to sell, because 85's minimums is around 80,000 coins, somewhere in that ballpark. If they keep tanking, you're going to be able to get them around 100, 120, and you can capitalize on selling them right now for 221, 239, 225, like 233 for Shockey. Go ahead and get your coins now. Coins are king in Madden. We all know that. Now, you have preseason standouts. Those are all sells because they're just not great cards that much. Not really any of them, except for Bolton and Sweat are like really the only two decent ones out of all of them. Joey Porter needed more speed. They gave him 84 speed. That was just a horrible, like, knock on him, basically. Then Ladd, 85 speed. So I don't know how Ladd has more speed than Joey Porter. Then last thing I want to go over is 85 team builders. Those are all sells. They're all in that 200k ballpark, except for Orlando Brown Jr. is around 190. I know a lot of people invested in him over the weekend, bought him around 150, and now you can flip him for 190. That's a really good profit. I would go ahead and basically tap out. Go ahead and just sell as much as you can. The pregame access, they don't have sets, so I would just stay away from them. Either keep them, sell them, whatever you want to do. I have no preference on it, because you can't build them. You have to pull them. Maybe they take pregame access packs out of mystery packs with the rollover, because they're going to be really outdated. Then these cards become even more rare and maybe have even higher value, or they just really tank. It's up to you. I would sell all core elites, definitely, because they're going to be easier to pulled way more often. So you got guys like Joe Tooney, that's 400k, Chris Jones, 300k. Those are all sells. So get your mystery packs, sell off your basically anything you want to that I went over. Those are all cards I would sell or not sell, but that is my perspective on the overall increase. Hopefully this helps you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out. Peace.